Yenya dieni bia sekutu sebam yen machiguho sekutu sebam midian gogofu sewa sekutu sebam DL kase body hinta no de pa hontoma
DL News.
Yamamo akwapa afitu mekane share yen ewo Facebook afi YouTube na kasebo no yemfa emu nchiremu ensomum na Ghana for bekaya na eye osana busu metwa mi ne da na toso ensia emfempim yino ne aduonu enumu ena oman Ghana military helicopter etufa Africa bo premated na ni chiremu oboase mram empenifo tenase ehunu sei efuma gudi a yetu ne nipa bi ena mkoti kwan so ese yensu ne yakwaye ne asase ntino omgwa akwakyerechera de hye omwo boase ne mpotem na boa na efuma gudi no wonom etunu kwampa so na no na wiremhye nam kwan so ekro no ekwakwanya nkwanhye na asem wesi yepe na Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama ede adesre de to abadwokofo anim so sera no mo adama mo de ahwehwemu na de kudie ente nam so a nkwanhye na ebet esi ye no omfa wosunsuanso emeto oman Ghana de hye nim nene ena mpanimfo eje mre ene Ghana for twetwe nkomo no mu kirem sem eye captain retired Paul Fojo onne ye member edma bedwoku no ekirem sem emre nhye ne nam kwanso na ekọ na du baabi no na nsachara ye ba mu ewo yemhye no dwumedi ahodo mu efuso hwa na ese wiem sachara ya sesa bibi asesa wie no ewiemhye na fidie ekọ soro sa na asese aten abafom eka ho bi na ma wiemhye no etimi ede nkwanhia no ebaye na eye che openipon de tena nadwam eye acting minister for defense Dr. Kessa Latoba Forsen na Ghana mampeni ede to nanim se osra na da oman homode no mo na hwem mapa etimi na de ne hu kwan kra befa so se baye a anemontu a ebe yemhyen yakwanya nkwanhia no efa so baye no ebi entumi ensibium na mpenifo kirem a yemhyen no nkwanhia na baye ne de ne mapina na ka ho ewiem sachara ye di makotene ye papa eka ho bi pa na mankwanhia no etimi esiye na mpenefo kirema ewiem hye ne tufiri nka bopremanta mu no nkron abapa ho semadu mienu ne tu ya ene nam wiem saa ekọ boase na kwa akọbo na gwanam se ye nipa bi tu a ese Ghana tena yente yenkobo ho banya fofi anto chena dwana ba mu a wiem hye ne kodu adanse akurofo mansenim na wiem hye no ekokọye nkwanhia na ma openipon no ka badwoko wa paso mo hwehwemu na hu de kudie ntia enam so ma hwehwem kwanya nkwanhia na captain retired Paul Fojo wakasa de nsem sei eto empenifo anim.
The investigation determined that the accident was caused by the sudden loss of altitude and lift due to downdraft. This loss of altitude without change in power or pitch altitude is consistent with downdraft associated with changing environmental conditions over high terrain.
Enwachi ena captain kasem no chire musem edu baabi no na ewiemu nyina sesa utum sesa na ewiemu epo na ye no ano aye den enti na pilot enipa na otwi wiemhye no afide ohu de wanya no ho ofa ne sei na wafa na ofa benkum na wafa ni fasa na ka ho bia ene so boa ma nkwanhia no etimi ebaye.
These two pictures. Now, first of all, these pictures were taken in the environs of where the accident took place. Take note, it wasn't taken on the day of the accident, but it's just represented. The picture on the left shows the morning weather and shows you the visibility, gives you some idea of the visibility on the day. The picture on the right is taken from the same place, looking at the same area, and you can clearly see that you can make out the ridges in the terrain over there. And it's noteworthy that on the day of the flight, this visibility you are seeing that I'm telling you, you can't even. On the day, the visibility was much worse. Eyewitness accounts, the visibility was down to close to 200 meters at some point. This also shows a picture of actual weather from a passenger who was on board, just to give you an idea. Weather in the southern Ghana was poor on the day, which delayed departure for about an hour. In Accra, conditions were misty, with visibility of about 5 to 7 kilometers and very low clouds, starting at only 700 to 1100 feet above the ground. While the situation improved slightly later in the morning, the early hours were dominated by haze and overcast skies. In Kumasi, the weather was worse, with drizzle reducing visibility to around 4 kilometers and heavy low clouds sitting just 600 to 900 feet above the ground. Only Accra and Kumasi aerodrome weather were available.
Na enwachi ena captain retired. Fojo kese mu bio ena ordinary say. Hwehwema hodo ono maye e de afa wiemhye na ekwanya nkwanhia no ho no ebeda de say. Wo hwe eye captain a ono anasa pilot ono na etwi yemhye no. Omutumi nya bre edwa oma home saa mpo ansa na wono mu etu kwan no. Edibie ne ho ebeda de say na oma bre mpo anasa obi yemfomso. Ena kokofa nkwanhia ne baye aboafo na wo wiemhye no mu nyina no. Enya dia na obi ekasa obi abre ana obi hododo no anasa bibi ikoso obi apomudi ma enkonkanti na ne kofa nkwanhye temse bibi ne ho ebeda di sa na momu no enya fomoso ma akomienu bi pe na ka ho nkwanhye we ede ba ya de hye ma akomako nwotwe o my Ghana ya hwere wo mun.
To further rule out any potential human causes, we examined the medical and psychological records of the crew. A review of the medical and personal records revealed no known medical or psychological conditions in the captain, co-pilot, or technician at the time of flight. All three were described by witnesses as calm, prepared, and professional during the pre-flight activity. Fatigue or medication was not considered to have materially affected their performance on the day of flight.
Ne kwakura mo no ena captain echirema. Obesre o my Ghana mpanimfo. Bebe yedrese o my no. Ewiemhye ahodo edidi dwuma o my Ghana mtitiru ene military helicopters ahodo mu yusu no ehu pam. Ebia ya cake a chapa papa ebia we ne ache nti ombesre. Pempenso yedusu o man ye besre se wiemhye no. Omonfa abafudie ne bimre o man yimu. Sebe ye betumi aboa. Na nkwanhye ahodo atibi sei no. Ebi nsefi se sa wiemhye yekoye nkwanhye. Sekaya bafo ewiemhye yi bia kankwanhye we ensi da e wo man yimu.
There is a definite need to modernize the fleet of the Ghana Air Force. We have recommended that the Air Force acquire modern aircraft with terrain avoidance warning systems and modern navigation systems. That the aircraft should have cockpit voice recorders and flight data recorders, which are the audiovisual capable types. That the Air Force should invest in simulators for recurrent training. That they contract certified aviation weather provider or providers, and that Ghana as a nation should try to have en route navigational aids, especially in remote areas. The Air Force should seriously consider establishing flight data monitoring and en route tracking systems. Finally, we believe that they need to acquire ground support equipment, modernize what they have.
Ani a woti ye aye member Edema bedwoku a Ghana mampeni John Dramani mama te so momode antena se hwehwemu emfanfa wiemhyenya kokonya nkwanhia ewo adanse akurufum wo boase potemum ono ene kasa ye e de fa hwema hodo ampenifo eye ne ene hom ne den e de captain retired Paul Fojo ena wote ne nkan
Yentoa Kasiebone Sonadum Jeko mo ewo Bechem Fire Station enya call ewo bubu bosum ni de tosu eyedu ewo mfimpi mienu eni aduonu num ni mo efa kwanhia si ewo kwaso eno ewo Bechem ayetachiment ya kwan ne so ewo hafomantanim na rescue team bail en sonde eyade ASTNO ayekwakudio anedi omanim ebo modern akobia eho akwanhia ne etimiasi no mukodu ona chese Toyota Vox yibia ne registration number AS 6403-25 ana chese wenya saa akwanhia no na mo anom wom nipa wotwe no mudu honum de na nipa mienu ato anananom nsie de omobo omode ade nipa mienu na mu ma police fo omode emu nsia ne so no ma National Ambulance Service for some form ko Bechem Government Hospital sane be ya ombetimi akoje ayarehwe no mu chem akwanya fa so a ye akwanhia ne ba ye ne de afi anomu ye hwehwemu ade afa huntu no mu nim kwanya fa so akwanhia no etimi si na emom ye ka na enya akwanhia ne de atete apansam kra
Yanto Kasiebone so yemfa ye nimfa nkyire mu ewatifedo mantem ne yemwura mu ewu kura yensense mu na mekase no adehye mu watifedo mantem mu dua emom ene efudie pii ene no ba ya pii na mo ye ho adwuma make a senior bayre ka ho edum pempen so bi aburo ne ade nyina ka ho bi na wade mu kire mam o madi dwuma saa afie atwa mu yi wombo ho maden no baye ne bai kama bibia ko kan matwa e de agu apaso na oma ya se obenya atofo e kire din o mu nya nipa mo nto wonom emfudie no ento madwa pam na mu kire ma oma ya timu no omanga na mpanifo tena se ye hwe hansa ama ya kradnuane efra ma hodo so ba omanga nam na ye ne yankasa Ghana kuani de na waye no empanifo yi nakwa o kire ba ne se ha dwen na ekrafo kire ma no ba ya hodo aka senso ebi ye emo soya beans ene aburo ene de ka ho pii na omatwa efra afra se bepem se ma na ye kese ni nyina aka apaso munya atofo na mra de hye gemre na wonam ye o ye kire ewo Tamalin Nipotem. And I want national chairman the Rice Farmers Association, Ella Haji. Saibu, Brahma, him say in fact. What am I Japa? Adenti, and I buy Tanasi, Etima Yansha Hansam. Nagana Kuafua Bomodia Yajumaten, Ebro Mojeni, Esiquian no Bayapa. Near to 4 near Betana Sempany Fuakra, and one who do from Oniapa, no moton, oh cream. Bonabam de your main. And Penfoch, me say. One of the other side, they are to a social mind Ghana. Ye cry, yes, and some so maka, etchedin. Omedi beatum peniford of Macabia woman in him, Nansomoka canquisiaga. One much my young country Ghana pine, say. A woman in Mletia be. Sabaya moi, Nanny Paho of Mocofan Mamma on any babaton, titru ne, in Yania Hotuano, so my young Cotoma Diana. One woman penia catchy, ababayo yatra honum, no mon quad da. Confessa by be 2 cars, a cotom on your man. If it's a sabi, mostly any human, ya human, no baramonto, no mamma car. I could feel on another ton again and need yaka senso dia. In one is saying, Amen. What is him say? At once a drop for him.
Of Agric, there was no any response. So along the line, we had to come together and wrote a letter to the Minister of Agric and copied the President, asking them to try and do something about it because we are having over 200 tons of rice still packed at the various houses, including maize. Currently, we have over 400 tons of maize, soya beans packed in the various houses without a market. So we contacted them, but there was no response. So 2 weeks ago, we came out with a press stating clearly that all our members should boycott this year's Farmers' Day because the Farmers' Day was initiated to celebrate the achievement of farmers. Yet, the farmers are not happy in Ghana. What are we celebrating? We cannot celebrate anything. We are asking all our members to come out clearly and then boycott this year's Farmers' Day celebration. So we stated that, and the government came out and said they are approving the 100 million Ghana cedis to purchase the surplus. The question is, these very 100 million Ghana cedis with the price they are coming with cannot even buy quarter of the rice that is the surplus that is packed in the various houses. If last year's surplus is over 200 tons, and we are currently going to produce a 1.7 million tons, who is going to buy it? Currently, farmers are crying because they are owing banks. Most of them cannot even sleep their various houses. And yet the government turned its ears against us. Nobody is even talking anything about it. So we are appealing to the government and we are not hearing anything. So today we are going to demonstrate. And we are marching to the regional coordinating council to present our petition to the government through the Minister of the Regional Minister. And 1 week, if we have not heard anything from the government, our next line of action is to move to Accra. And it is going to be a nationwide. And when we get to Accra, we'll move to the Flagstaff House. None of our members will move from the Flagstaff House until our demands are met.
I Sabaya Yan Baba Piemu, our Mampenia Catchy, or Mobana Banja Honredia, and Ombeda Hopam. Nana Quaquamania for the biscuit, him said, ye. Abanyam wa one move, a quampa, and a tewanum. O Maya Juma, Esiquia, Abro Mojeni, Ebeneno Bayana Sune Bribra. Na aka senso na Ghana for to miko for na mama no beton dia. Hey, no man, you trim yedin pa.
The farmers are dying and we have no option now. I'm a very serious farmer, a commercial farmer, and I don't produce less than 50,000 bags of rice here and maize. Until now, we don't coming from the upper west side. Our major product we produce is the maize. Last year's stock is still available in my warehouse. We're not able to sell because of the importation by government. Unfortunately, we were disturbed by the drought last year. This is no drought. If you go to the southland and you are pushed, if you don't take time, you only land on maize. It's now in abundance. The importation of maize and rice is killing us. We are pleading with the government, open the ban for us to export.
Eni a woti ye eye kuafia wonom edua emo ene abro ewa tifido mante mutamali ena wote wonom enkan.
Yentoa Kasiebone Sona Speaker of Parliament Aya Alban Sumana Babin Ede Aya Chopa Kase dia kwama yemre nimufo efa menteme ho asene adwenchira nkrofo atwere efa Aya vetina na omuye Chief Justice omayi no Aya Justice Paul Bafo Boni ewo bra omuhia mu se omototo nano na onodi tudwa na ochemu sane ebeye huhu na so ebetimi atintino Aya ade odi tudwa echemu se de course no entwaye kura nti na yem na hyebegyafo no eye benada obubu oboso me ne de toso ye dubakwa ye ndede e won fimpimienu ne aduonu num se ne ekoye no o hye o de kokobo ade kwa ma wom so mommomode ana muhu ne se ahohye so betimi akoso e woda chinhyemudie bi a omobeye wesanse ne ekoso ne de entwaye kura sanse wo hwe legislature any judiciary na arms of government mienu omote ye 1992 constitution ni match se obi a won adwuma oye nti se koba so obi ye n'adwuma abomode anafo obuo efema no enye wa adwen se wo kwa akoso na no anampo se okoka nsem ahu hia nti ode chopa kese ede kwa ma wom ehwe anim se eye daachi bia ne bibia ni a wosa ahohyeso etimi koso wo honom se koba sem na hyebegyafo pese omonka bibia omommomode anom hwe mra omoso no edem na hyebedwamu no mundi so.
The standing orders serve as a reminder that our proceedings must always reflect the dignity and integrity of Parliament as a key organ of state. As Speaker, I wish to reaffirm Parliament's unwavering respect for the judiciary as a co-equal arm of government under Article 125, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution, which vests the judiciary power of Ghana in the judiciary.
Enia wuti ye Speaker of Parliament Alban Sumanan Babin.
Yantoa Kasiebone Siafi ani fanchire mu ewa pie mantemnum. Na hono mo so nsem efiri hono ma eba pam. Na nanamatre nkwanwa wanom ewo ebri ewa pie mantemu am. Ohene popo no ena etua wonom anom. Eye ekuapem adontenhene odokura yenso ye ohene edema ebri kurudua no. Eye otubu ojan kwasi a otaso emienu eden smatudwa echiremu am adehia mo wa brin nimpotem mapomoden na ne ku hu ye panto opeso opoa na ne manim yadam eye mo am wa ni hu yade peso oboa pa sabe ya mo betimi anya yare sabe behwe ni ene eye clinic ene afin so mo am wo brebo anase mo sa ne mu yade no kwasi boni baka ne se kidney eye related diseases no obetumi anya ho ayare sabia ne mfidi ambetumi akwada sabia ya wo akuapem ne mpotem am ene akuapem south mensin mu apiement obetumi akwakwaja ayare hwa wontwa kwan enko echichichichiranse won saka ayare hwe na ekirem se project ne de enche bi ombe hya ase am dialysis center ebebam ena eye clinic so bewo modea atodwa ewo eye kom Presbyterian Hospital na boapa sabia oho ahodo adehia mo hoka nyade yakamwa mbetu anamon abankran ene miamia pi akwa yaresa no mo se betumi aka bi ewa bri enne potem na decide to dwamna wonom epa ekwasidaye eho afahye ho ntoma na wabode ayade ye wei na afi wei afahye kase a etodwa ewo odwira afahye no ebri na prepare kire kura ewa kuapem adontenhene man odwira afahye no nana ede sendu to gya kiremi se ade ha adwenye pa so bi ba yade atu na mo akwa chiri no onya ahoto aden ha adwen pa nana kiremi se nkopɔ ya adoma fie da bai wo mo de afa babo fom na project no mahya na ebri hene se de materials no de do na ye ready ahwea wo honom che principle na wo ho o matu na mompi ade hye nso mo wa bri aboa ebinum so amono ne amu nyina eboa nkakra no so ayi sika putu ono so de ka ho na aboa sebe ya ayeresa bia wo betu masiri kama na ade hya mo abri mapomuden akonkan na kirem sa ade ba kwa ha na adwen ya sabe edu pempempen so ani pari bia so den enubone nom ready urade ni pe daisy ene ma yetwintwan me na melepa no mu mie kwa mu mame ha twen enti abatan mo ma ni bitumi kwobɔ mɔden akɔtɔ red na makwahye ne bites na monnom nti awofo no kura mu hu ade kura wonom ha adwen ye pim ene etutu ne ba sebra nso emmo abiri nti osere abatan sa woda hwe hu ni sa won so wo bada ubai kita iPhone woni ba bi kro onya free ubai so ni madwuma a woye batan ye din eba ne se mo nti wasre abatan no nsore na brade hye titiru ne maya no mo ho ban se be ye nana akoma beto ne yam
Kropong, woye o mampong, woye o busumase, abotechi, ne ade nyina nyansa adonteman edu yenso. Yenso ye enyemenko, me mankrado ye. Ahemfo na wo me honu nyina obi afini dia se a obi aye. Na mo me de no na se ekramas the whole program no. Ye man titiriu ene yesu wo ho. Tramo no adoso. Na me tregwa mani amekan bakan wi. Abofra na okofie no eye wo awofo no obi na obema no wasede se okwakoda obehwe se obada na wo fie a obehwe se oba wo fie na wo ba obehwe no na owahi se nuru bi wo kora na wo wodi kubitesim ne ade na wode ma mofra no na enom a emmoa bena edi asi yen ne sisese no yen kom clinic no na yepese ye senia department bia yebenya bi ewo ho ye kanu ayare a ye se diocese no ne ade a bimba so ne ade a yare bono ni nyina yen MP aba ma wire sem se obabu na yaye nti eno na edisi yen edisi afi se putu djuma yo ha esiye mato brocks ye was cement ye was sand ye was chippings a ye be djuma ni nyina nti ye hwese odwira yi mu ye be dube ye fida no ye betuma cut south official na free ye fi djuma di na se enti mema mfu nyina afisiapa
piao nana won kwaso me aso me baby me beginem pam enti eni a woti ye eye kuapem adonten no kura ye nso no ye ohene papa de ma de hia wanom ewo ebri ewa piemantem ne den ede otubu ogyan kwasi a otoso emienum na ne kwakura mo no ana ma shebe dwen de ma de hia wanom wa kuapem south eye onumunyam for olenhia ziwonu ede asida piesie ede bo ebri hene otubo jan kwesi otoso meni chimse na nabwa papa fi se watimi asom se ebire hene finhia ne mako edua san wo 38 years wa ye adwumaden ye patan ko ponhia no oba ye asomdwe ba ebire ne mpatam putudwuma ekwaso sa ama ne matrem kondwamo wo akuapem mani matepam na okirem a oba na fam de oba ye nyina aboa se be ya trimopa nana enya no obetuma ata na chi ono omaka bi ombedi sa woso titiru no oswafo no na hwe omanga na pomuden so onimnyamfo kobra minta aka no be betu anim na boa sebe ya eye kom aresabia kese ompeso mo boa sebe ya obetuma ya dialysis mfidie enda afi so eye clinic no be boa pa na nana eni so ade hunu no abem
na ni anana kai eye brebo yare no eye kidney yare eye adipsis so okọ hospital okọ eloko sala ndwele so osan be fie eninti nana sa asemi ene wodi atufie he mejina menanso abo aban mpeyefo pun health minister yene na na te parliament ye be kọ na ase eye omampanyine ne mahama kesa odi abey eye adibia eba beboa yarewa etena yenso eche eninti eno so mekunwo na me no aka ene wo mpemfo anana worifi Canada eba beboa aka abo na ye make sure say ye besi dialysis center ewo home clinic
eni a woti ye mahye bedwane edema de hia wanom ewo akuapem south mensenemo ewa paymentem ne den edonumnyamfo lolenhia ziwonu ena wote ne nkan ye yenyina wesu na yenkan kan adwenkyere na mode apa no ebi na yenko Facebook no so na wei efrina na akuamoa boaten edibinam wose dia kase bomu adepa na happy birthday enkoma Jennifer apene aka Queenly ewie ye kan de ma enti yensensi so biu na Sweet Elizabeth diaba na wose good evening my darling handsome Uncle Sam better ka darling na mani agye and Lovely Sikapa what a sad incident a hard dream pa or here live Edith Lebanon zone 4 way a sweet berry and what the buy na coffee parliament at the abasa na woda and then I would then to the yango pass ne wama woda etimiato no coffee ya mean shida opi no woda no onya ne soronko na oma de pebe wasase we so no yakopon ma bi so happy birthday to you coffee parliament aguna bobi kuma pa ya mean shida opi na ana ne kunsu kodwokrum de aba na say the only asempa o mate me da so adwen kire no eye kwaka na party headquarters mintumi nkan nyame nhira opim de adro no akasema na nso Ghana fo ya che mokoma che tiene mo wafa mmaduane adi na nsen so fa na mrenti yentumi nyentene de sema nso no modea mo prapra chiri kura na yenko enie ade hia wono mo wo etifede mantem a modua mo ne aburu o mo chire mu a o masikua me no bae na ba o matwa de agu apaso o mo de agu senso o matwan sa mo nya tofo ena mpanifo ayenhwe han ena o mo ka emo ene aburu firi am no ne ba man ganem na Ghana ni de na aka apataso ti de aduro na ban ma wo me ye kire sa akopie o mampani akache kopem bra ban be ye bibia nte sa de o mo ne aban be chia yam 0534050199 0593406565 Majo medofo
oh yeah
wudi na bia kasa free hello wafa si bia wugina am say oti prem bo modin afri musi ente sa ye ntonka Majo
ezi
kofi ma ana say we ya me wafa ye friend say set sakumo no better than pom design
adumu na so e
ya me adum ye share ya che
ye ti ase
die sie ne me ntio
me no won ya adwen pa because hwebra won bre na won dua sanyema na empanifo na yiwani na bibia ye kraba aden o ma wi aden me no won ya adwen nti won de on bebia won ye
mate
ni nyame adwuma
wo so ni nyame ntina bra set Majo
champion pa ta me de wo so
Dixon Bada kon droba achem edukro champion mpomboko de
Sister Adom pa bon ya hwe yenti
yede yakopanse nyame adom etia popa me yenti anumre
kada asem ya kwanya ode maye e be se bebre woni bibi djuma ya tempa wo wiase mana Ghana ai iku adwuma this engine first na eco school idi bone anaso wapana hyenga na wode ado wapana hye na so abem bia ba oboda wuri se obebu ya neku adwuma akwo so neku adwuma so na wo ya wo nya atofu yi nti ya besere wo bebre ku adwuma na ye de papa na no yi ku bia so se wo hwe environment na system na ade enkoyi bia ne se won ga dua niama esie yi ese ya hina na kwakubu akonta ya kire no oku ani wa de wa boka nti aban bia oban asema oka no onfanya adwuma na emu aye na ne esie yi ye kire de me bon pass wo men say ansa na wonye untu na mo tem das
besome das pa Majo medofo
Nhyiraba apo
ya me adom na bo monie
apa ya me awo
facha me se wagina so ache me yenti o mama
e pacho e no kwese kreburi bagana
oh ye o mokrada
na ye die na wo ha na mo die ku wo ne se ye nto na ye twade ba ne be ku ko folo ku a ya ade
e trading
e wo December free
yo
nto form ke kam
okay yenso ye da se me mfa ni se Majo medofo
mini apom
Abbas Austin fona na me ho ye pa me ntio
ye de nyame ase some bi we e che Ghana ha ye was storage house e wa ha minim kura minim sai kwa ben kuruma ACCB enti mesre aban no se adwuma akuafo na aye no omon koto Ghana aban enkoto no mo fan ko good storage houses wo na ahokyere ba sebi omayi no maton ama Ghana for Ghana aban enane ntatia Ghana aban wonane ntatia kakra na wonye storage system ni yie sebe ya akuafo sebi omo bre enye kwa
okay medase for na nyame nhyira opi Majo medafo
yo Kwadwo Sammy bi
sa kwade atama committee 11 kachira zila samechia no wate
me kachira nyame nhyira
me yentio
o se ade yo
yeah the one
yeah o se ade yo ba kupe iti majiwedi too much
oh me jiwedi buta
majiwedi too much
me yentio sa
na yempanifo a omotena se emma yekoto aduane emu hwemu a yetisika koto wa brochiri ebe gu Ghana mo de pao na minim se Ghana mo nyede na minim se abo wo Sammy bi nansen nam si Mr. Tiedi Ghana mo de na Ghana for tiska koto aduan emu bebre wa bruchiri na kuafo ebre yempe ye ho asem ye nya atwom
mate medase
ye nya atwom
mate nya atwom de ayense pa sak nya minhira opi me last call ni majo
ya me dio
me wo fa se wudi na bia kasa free
Adjoa
oh se Adjoa agransa ba
ai
ye cheche won pa ka chen da mba bia mba di fufu na yi benku aka
mate beta Abraham no ha me wo bia tiwo
mate me yenti wa nyimiri
na dezia de na yo man ye kasi na yesi ye ni asase na se na me ya do me nya asase ni adua mo a ade na ekoso krabi ni yendi sesa me bi udim bibi ye mu iwe ho se utoku bangwa pa na udem no ya Miss Utna Wanja won sorry.
E mo de sa no manam.
Ghana de ye.
Bibia be fine.
Nti obi ayi no ho agina wiye mu. Agba ma de na ye. No de be good dem na asai. Ebe. Mo me enjoy why. Na de papa ni endi.
Yo. Me da se pa sister Adjoa agransa banya minhira opi. Dijo manu se men kan cho se ka che na busua ne se wo chia wo mo. Na obeba besra wo musika akra ba na honti oba mo kakra de a check mo how far minim se minya asem yachi na bebe ya dro yi de ya besra bre de ntie ntumi mfa mo course ni bio ya me ya do me kina mo be senya kwanya na mabu agurem se yi de dwumadi aba no de obetia ne
DL Power Sports emu ade DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo dead
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
Pressure, Misaka Sante, watch your money, Misaka Sante, hey, Borike!
ene ye fa chepa na woni mi se ne akra ha so folk ye birthday kotokofo anya de o kwa mo fa so mo sa anwe agu ye gal mu pa anka birthday we ye be ye de pa ma anya de ba kokra
our roots are all DL Power Sports quiet and don't be
Mika said ye me wa fasikuma Bismark Adusei man busy atna se ne ha ba pai papa visa ha so folk ene ye bedna se da madwiri metine ho sa no ha be guda pa Bismark ne pom design.
Mofa, yo adomi ho den pa. Sounds ho den.
Oh, metiapo.
E de nyame ase.
Ahoden wo ho pa. So nim se na me birthday.
Oh yes.
Yes.
E na mu birthday. Na we no kotokofo ama birthday na anwe peye.
Kwa mo fa so de anwe agu ya gal.
Yes.
Senti na ma hwese na ni brace ano. Na ne ma ya hyehye no. Na ye de pa.
Ni nyina academy.
Enke yetumi gu mu sana na nke ya preprechire.
Kapat ni be de pa.
Ma nya de. Ma nya de. Izi eduru mo so e be yem bi.
Sa
na minim kwan agye efefo nso tumi hyehyɛ match we ya yetumi koyi ya
na bi enze sa game we na week 5 that be week 5 na kotoko na mo ya Africa ni na mo shift here
kotoko for ma nya
etu nim se me no ka se mo otema o etu mo so mo de ebo ba ku kum no ma mienu before so me fin kra ha de already the house at one proper position aka vision enti eno ye ochina enti kotoko de o ma ba we ne ye menim se omo mo bubu dan omo kan sen
omo bubu dan
as a usi dan na ka kwama
eka ensi ba bi ya
ye yi kwan na se
na bom penimfo na ya omo soma wo mo se be ya to ye nche ya manti ya betu afuru ho
na kire din sabi na kotoko se o masinkran krodu omo
nya wad ya ta wo machi na ye den ya bibia wo ne mre se se de me da form enti magia tum but bibia wa
be has nyum bi na nanka obosisi ano ye du omo story no so amepeso be boss anyum na ye be celebrate omo has team no e wo no
I'm telling you
e was here catch them management na omo ti oni players no say has team na eti enye team ketwa
na be bia obekwasem
enye team ketwa enti na show no so has of folk dey be celebrate omo and then omo 114th anniversary enti omo di say ye celebrate omo
ya bobra say ya bobra na ya bobra kakra on
West Africa nyina ye ka club omaje intercontinental clubs nyina treble no
has continental club masters
yes
and the glorious Accra has
phobia
team papa
yes has there
me na me ka kire o
ben na bibia bibi
ana say da bo bia chia bo bia
yes say has ne there
very impressed with him at division 1 and there o masa pa
nemu ai there
but ye show mu nkura ne bibia be fine
oh yes
what you say yemre season bia wo there
I was say starting from top wo players ni there so mo madwuma no mo ye na ahoden do metimi agba no mbo no
top wo na there ne wo
top company management ni say hihye niam yi a na I reflect on the field of play
yeah players said the other countries African countries mbeto tokotoko players yeah yakotobia yechi
because how is akwa time no enye sa management on say Saturday bi ababa la samba no di ya o
me kasa has koto player bi for ayi kama Lumba wasatu yede yentumi koto player free outside the maya bono homo
ene de yemu me kasa kotoko dia ko ba e fe na beg abeg jump
da bi kotoko dia na ye
eyo
aye kran fege ni mu ne bella no mu ne anu ndi o share penalty ene sa mo captain nso
samba oni
I'm telling you kotoko dia na ye de emian mu kwenu mu gumani mu ase
mo kwa enye
munye hu bibi wate me minya one kaja gumfi se ya bre na de ni mu kan pa
okay wala bushenti mami mo adwomo akwa babie ma famra deal 106.9 mega so emraso say yedi agudie mu nsem enso ebe sumo nyumeno nsi akase so medino e de Bismark Adusei wo frame mambi say Mr. Kwame Afum or therefore Buamponse ne de hia no o techire sanso ana Jesse Super K no ana afe crampo no Burama the fancy Englishman ana afe crampo no Kenneth Tata Kofi Popcorn ana afe Odisika Brante we oboni diana wa cheche ase sports enzyme empanifu emu nyina ta dwumade na chi na nanwumre yesin konya yede agudie mu nsem enso ebe sumo nyumeno nsi akase so yenhye nkomo ba na ase ye hye ase dia na mamenka o se nyankopon ya aduma efiade ye di anim ya Ghana enso akopiem ewa ade kanse Asia weno Asian tour friendly games no anonso baso me no kase ya de me pacho ahoboabo no gusu a ekoso na coach Otoado or head coach adema the senior soccer team the Blasters of Ghana me pacho me no kase no what the 22-man squad me pacho yade kobo sa game against Japan and ade kanse South Korea no me pacho omun come na ba now Johnny show no live on Facebook champion Kofitela Dama or the images in reactions in na enso egu or D or capital D capital L 10609 young room na memfa line and I said there can say team sheet no and I simple crash squad na me pacho omun su team room ewo Asia ekodi juma no omun come enfa suma goalkeepers no me pacho 3 ade can say miensa me pacho Joseph Anan Sanswana Lawrence Atizigi and I feel has for goalkeeper your friend said Benjamin Asari way any goalkeepers are coach Otoado and so Aton and sa from some kopiem and so Obima so Asia na yenyi sa 2 games in front defenders no say na omun come so esifatie Derrick Cone no Otiminya kwenya kopiem sanso na Jerome Poku Jonas Ajete Caleb Jirenchi Gideon Mensa Mohamed Salisu Ebenezer Anan Kojo Pompe Prana Afe Kampono Alidu Seidu Way any defenders are coach Otoado and so Aton and Sade Froma Meno Kasema Timia kopiem and so our my friend said Japan me patro this game no so quite so midfielders no Abu Francis Prince Ousu Christopher Bonsuba Kwesi Zibo Kama Din Suleiman away and so the midfielders now quite anymore attack and answer there can say forwards now patron come on say na home come on here Calvin Nkrumah Prince Ousu Osei Prince Adu Kwabena Brendan Thomas Asante ana Antoine Selom Semenyo way and 22-man squad meno kasea Otoado and so abomudin say omukopiem and so obima so Asia yane Japan and South Korea game no omonso enko jinam and so ema man konkro Ghana na yentoa so yemfa komani pima Abrante fence Jordan Ayu, Thomas Tepate, Alexander Jiku, Mohamed Kudus, Joseph Pente, and Fatah is Akumunano, Meno Casadian Patro, due to injury, almost 20 million Quenya, Janet Black Stars Timina, where latest I'm a second, Medini Soman, our Jumadi Cassia, so young floor, young fire and each them, our under 20 waffle girls, no, me Patro Kappa, to Jansu Beni, and Ghana. A black princess is a man, Omochi Benina Boma Cap Mienu Naminim, dear Oya South Fixtures, we are not some Pocrano, and she say, Enra, Anna Ghana black princesses and Quadano, and so Gina Medijuma against Benny Omushe 2 goals. So, Aquadana, Jefensa Saranyako, Onyago Anna Fe Campono, Latifa Musa go. Na Yakwada sorry and Ghana black princesses, Omuma and Kwadai. Asani Nigeria sabona mse where dia yentibida ebeden ana enwe yamu ball game and na musaso musanko jina park ne so ensan dijuma me patcho ne 10 am Nigeria emano ensweche Ghana under 20 guests no eboma ka poli miansoma ntimi no ka say dia wafu zombino under 20 women anase girls no Nigeria fo agye asiomina so a me no ka say eno ne nkoma eno su toja yede ni nyina so somo ewo kasa fidikase so yemfo yani chirem ewo Ghana Premier League me patcho week 7 outstanding game ba ku toja anase pokrano eno ebe nyame adumo china eno ebe toja enso ni Agyei Kraku the second sports complex weno eye Vision FC otnefie atonisa enso the friend Metema Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kuma Pima Apimbaba Nyankupo ya Duma da china 3 p.m. ana game no etoja weyenso ne komoka krefio eba medini nyina sumon me patcho ene empty and I said, yeah, can say Women's FA Cup run of 64 drawn it to Adjoa me patcho Nyankupo ya Duma adachna ya de hon so swani nyina enso eba be down ewo Duma de su yemfluwe yemfa yani enso enchine semfu from Openia your friend said Kwabena Japan ono enso as parent flag bearer edima NPP amajo kuono me patcho wadin komo pi wasi enei se Ghana fo anya ne mu gidie na yato abama no na yayi ne se o meya president enso ma omankonko Ghana o se odi yagudie no ebeko back to presidency adia his excellency Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ye no sa anu biana openia je friend say Mr. Kwabena Japan say ono sudi yagudi be yentie Mr. Kwabena Japan.
But one thing I missed to say, I mean, I would if I become president, I would bring sports back to the presidency.
Okay.
Yeah. I would do what Nkrumah did with what General Champon did with Lieutenant Colonel Sante.
COS.
Yes. Because I believe that it needs a drastic jolt, to shake it up. And I also don't believe that we should be master of all trades. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Where ya openia je first Mr. Kwabena Japan ode nanu di sami tuja na enche biana his excellency John Dramani Mahama osi adeyo ode nkomo ba monte se me pacho last year ade kan se 13th African Games eno so toja ewo Ghana ha o se auditor general enya forensic audit ni nyina ne se osusu se enyama bia nkoye sika die bi sebi enso atodwa entino his excellency John Dramani Mahama auditor ade kan se auditor general nim se onya forensic audit na no pay opanina ye friend se Mr. Kwabena Japan din komo fa o se good news na ehu be hia se ade kan se forensic audit no eno so beba so ni nyina se Ghana hanko a ana bottle water akwa bonten na opani bi di ni bottom sika eto a or the 3 cities and eto na so akobane se or the Ghana sika eto a otimi 18 Ghana cities aka kire so the top bottle water yentie Mr. Kwabena Japan.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I believe in value for money. I believe as a country we are in tight or dire financial straits. So every penny CD we spend has to be properly accounted for.
Some of the figures are outrageous.
Well, that's what I'm saying, that we should those things. I think we should not even politicize that. I've always felt that we are a country that lives beyond our means all the time. That's why our budgets are always in deficit. If I become president, I'll look into the Ghanaians' eye and tell him, this is what we have. We spend what we have. We have to spend what we earn. And we are in a country where a bottle of water, you can buy it for 3 cedis, but let the Ghana go and buy it, it will be 18 cedis.
Not just another comma open your friends, Kwabna, Mr. Kwabna, Japan, Eddie Jaya, Jadi Nina Sume. Now for him, and now a house of folk 114 years. And now a house of folk birthday. Now before see a beko house stories no me pese sanyum na nanka o bon ubedi kan enso aboma me na tiefo enso afili house of folk almost so anyum ni bi wo ho.
Our roots are old. Be quiet and don't be seen. We are the famous hearts of old. We never say that. Hearts of old. Hearts of old. Kaleme, Fata uleme, Roberta doleme, Richard taleme, Ayi haleme, Enyo no, Enyo, Asafogleme,
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
Victoria duleme, Seon uleme, Efri eleme. Salifuleme, Neteleme, Larry Leme, our roots are not be seen. We are the famous hearts of we never say that. Our roots are our roots.
Volunteer, no, not just a house of folk, Omudia, a banyum party, a massa, Omukonka, no house of folk, and now I 114 years, no, me pacho Obekai, the year 2000, house of folk, our CAF Champions League, Omuche, Adia can say Esperance du Tunis, a bomb, Satam, and a home and away near Bono. Omo bomb 5-2 our aggregate na menya video bako obe join show no live on Facebook the timer open your face Sammy Agyei Sikapa Mrekumo Dankwe Joseph Nate Emmanuel Osei Akufo Charles I can say Charles Akwa Lotemo Agyei Lawrence Tete Charles Asampon Taylor Masa join show no live on Facebook na enjoy the timer house of folk na house of folk omo jino manaso yan join show ne.
The loss, you may remember, to Raja Casablanca of Morocco. That's Hamami. Oh, it's a good break as well by Hamami. In the end, it was well blocked by Jacob Netty. The Cooney wanted it played in rather earlier than that. Across comes Netty. Expect more of that throughout the game. Cheers from the home fans. Now Hamami. We took it.
Volunteer, I don't know, Sanya, when I glimpses of videos at Yansakaya the year 2000. Hey, I come co house of folk. Hey, and it has Panye, has Timmy Bob 5 games. House from we never try the house prayer when you still. What's your bamu? Volunteer, no, not just said the year 2004. Omuram our CAF Confederations Cup and Swaji and Aweno no many Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Adewe Omuram fit da the year 2001 CAF Super Cup has edges Yomanaso now but domestically yeah Kromwa dia me pacho Ghana Premier League no has a team ya Bonhomade Aji Makumako 21 Sanswana FA Cup no Omaji Makumako 12 me pacho Ghana Super Cup no me pacho matimia Bonhomade and so Aji 3 hour President Cup has Abanumadin Aji 6 and a film Ponadi can say Gorgeous Back Shield ɛno House Agyei State way enso any aba kosem kakra House of Folk team no omo so atimi aye na nwumre ye celebrate omo na one tina say House we House ni mapa bia me patro dan da utimi edi boasting wana say utimi the ball safo hene and say House of Folk and the only club me patro West Africa nyina omo so atimi ade kan say intercontinental treble when aya ade kan say CAF Champions League Sansona CAF Confederations Cup and African CAF Super Cup not just say hey House of Folk massa from the year 2000 mu banede massa ube kai say 64 battalions ube shioma me no ka say na o dwen ho yen hye mi bebre nya say me compare results o empire wo bo an say o ko say yen hye o bebre we House fan na say House of Folk bobo wi a o ko busa membusa say e ko say o say House of Folk say ene de ba ne say na House crampo no me no ka say de eniema ntimi kwankan na the year 2000 me patro CNN for enso ranke House of Folk say ewiase nyina ye ka teams a me patro mode mo kwankan pa House of Folk na omoto so enwatwe enti House de ye ka say ye koma bakosema me no ka say de ade ebeche ama ade asasa omo first captain no enso na opani a ye friend say akom Duncan where ye nkomo kakra ye kuchire gun krata so na nwumre ye di celebrated the most oldest and the most decorated club enso Ghana glorious Accra House of Folk offer for enyum no ba ko to asema me na ye celebrate us
Our roots are old. Be quiet and don't be seen. We are the famous hearts of old. We never say that.
Lumba in super natural mineral water. Lumba in super natural mineral water. Lumba in super natural mineral water.
Volunteer on that note no yemfa efisa mubo so ni nyinansi na yemfa flight number DR1069 and microphone cross so yemfa manane nsem no kakra bi enso emeso so na yenso dwumadie no so me patcho me no kase ya no French and I say France national team no omo head coach Didier Deschamps report amete and say Al Ittihad team we no omo so Saudi Pro League nim me patcho me nyane tie sempo kra no omo so ase omo nsanka and I say omo say enya opania ye friend say Didier Deschamps me patcho ebe bo omo join show no live on Facebook ya the images ni reactions nyina and so de man na bibia and so akwanka dwumadi so Real Madrid akwadana ye friend say Hendrick report amete and say akwadana ne Madrid mpanifo di nkomo osisesi ano ohu behia say obetimi abuna ketem and so afi Madrid team ni mu esan say ono onhyede nya playing time during that time na Carlo Ancelotti ono na empo onyakakrabo na apani friend say Xabi Alonso befa team no say onhyede nim kra enti ose nei Olympic Lyon alone on the south and abano and who be say Madrid and so back guarantee on many reports say Madrid for so Agyei tumsa kwadane beko na we no almost say buy back closer Olympic and I say buy option Olympic Lyon for their shame no Madrid for say Derby and on tias here we no a straight loan and on dem kwadana your friend say Hendrick yadi ni nyina so ma dwumadi so Roberto Mancini opani of Italy report amete and say nyankopon adom dot na obefly so Doha ono so a club your friend say Al Assad ano ana me patro manya report say ono so kwa sign and so dia mama yade report nyina and so edema na French international abranti friend say Emmanuel Petit obeka ni playing days at the time no did juma sidima Arsenal the Gunners we didn't come out for Kwadana your friend say Moises I said o say Kwadana o hwe ni bo obetimi I leave it to expectation empo abranti friend say N'Golo Conte and Claudio Makelele mu nyina and so ebedi juma no sabiana ohun say Akwadana ye friend say Moises Kasedo ono so betimi adi dwuma no na bibi bia kwankan me pacho Super Eagles of Nigeria when here Nigeria member national team no reporter mete and say ene omo boycott omo training na me pacho omo beye ahead of FIFA World Cup playoff games omo de ba hihye so ni nyina say Nigeria team no omo say 2 years nie omo winning bonuses per diem ni ade nyina empanifo enso enfam momo entiana reporter mete and say Nigeria for no omo boycott training enso Rabat Morocco wey latest mete medi ni nyina so mo dwumadi enso en command enka doso pa na so emre no kopa yenti no yemfa agudie mu nsema ye boaboa no nyina emfa nso mo a medi ne de Bismark Adusei ubetimi afrem man bi say Mr. Kwame Afum Kenneth Ata Jesse Oboraman ana fe odisika brante mu nyina eta chire enanwumrei yade agudie mu nsem ebesom Lumba super dama omo so ya say ama yet to flight number D1069 ekonkofo cross offer yem fancy
Our roots are old. Be quiet and don't be seen. We are the famous hearts of old. We never say that.
In fact, we team the more the pass out of Anna. Now to Miss Fiana, Mamma Webjapa, if you say, we call me Trim Sakola Sano. And what the full Fremen and Messon Samson cry. When him the ABC. And I bet Shako Tokono said, dear baby, preach them, never Shabu Kumase. Minia Simbia Macacha, when I would then to them come and the Fanjackas Yama to be a fede. So near Bankula on the team is games and Michiano. And you coaching them. Saudi the own. Dinner day.
Masau Didi Draman.
Draman.
Yes.
Michiana Palm. So where we
I'm with you. Share image me na camera ma.
I would have
that be where they now that way they are what plan abefi.
On your bonnet.
My classmate be anti Kofi Mesrao. My pusher masisia. When a friend Prince Kofi Atuahene. Yes, you are class 6. Now your school captain Bob pa dear. Oh, we ready. Atuahene Danny Benkum Swa. And then ana yeji no nti we keeping. And no copy mo asante atim nyabo. We keeping change Atuahene yes. On that. So I hope 32 years. Yeah, class 6 no na your school captain Bob pa dear. Only born papa. Na and then no Atuahene Dan Benkum so emi ya. Na ofan kanen ka minim twepa ka madam for dey say ka metimi prepare
hu senior man obeboa
wan no
me see hu senior man
ono ne wan
na dey asma make me see hu senior man
okay enti yamfa akonya we suna ya we share busua ne adofo nyina yakọ na emu aya meti news no misu pa na rehuo man na me dey stories ni na on say adwuma dey for God and country who been ya say betina say nti atuane yeso tweda mponyankopon say mon found twere Abraham kukum until we meet again there we say rest in perfect peace.
Okay.
To your fine friends here
Matthias na waka yi asem so de amen so me nua baba akoda fom na ne din no ede efia udra na yakopon ya adoma on the 14th of this month na yi no bekoso ewo kwawu oframase kwawu oframase into when they said the tibia mbakwa kujama kwa prepare kram na unim se nua baba konso ye police officer penipam ni den ede me de meta friend brotherless ni nua ba peni no me so me wo fa sikuma na da for me na eya me ya pa say onka ye ho bio ntia kopon ya adoma on the 14th of this month no ye kwawu oframase efia udra kwa prepare kram on the 14th of this month na ya kujana kwa in fact ha adwen wo de akujja ntino minim se afiba beko bi na kufitela beko o man kwa se de omunim wo fa ni betumi aye wo no nti yi no opeto twitwa bia wo de ye pon a hye me kiro me ma wo
se mi hu senior man bi sa
me kiro
okay enya obi metwa ewo medin mu obetwa ma me
yenya ne sa wati bi da wahu obi a ono maduro ma ya afoda Debi. Yenia, we matchro, Queen Befaso Abbey, you do I bet you. Where we on? No, maybe. Soroko, I may have to make them. Moshe, you send me. Ghana forecast 1 year, dear, Semusa move for your maze, maybe entering a sermon at the MIA. Champion Ted Eco PM Facebook and if it's YouTube Casebono. When you be extra, do change from my disman, Mileno, DJ Zigibi, Mr. Samuel. Aqua. And I know me no akwadwoni adwa yesin kunya besom no e dia mejeso eye osia de yo the one Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B wo fani me ne
Adjoa Agyei Sikapa
ya kwa hwan na oba
international DJ
no neba o DJ Afiba mprepre chire hene aya afaka ho ye friend say mprepre chire hene obetena se nyoma ne de ya de nyumu nnamu na de aka no odanna ne se ya wachi eyida wachi eye friend say oh gali wachi gali pen wachi ni wanfa process be na famu
oh say you can say send your modi we ni bego ye yada pese de wa yada osi wo Ghana for yada masi ya me yada amrepam ye be sen hye ye kwa die DJ Afiba the international DJ jumade ode ba ne ya awuso yakra mo
Ekunim die mrenu asaba afedie me wini sa ase obi ani abre esisa wedding jollof do the luckiest season 3 aba we yi akwanya ebema woso wo la kahwe na se utie yi a ubenya sika gu boto
ye wo akwan mienu a wobetumi afaso abeka sa agudie yi ho ne edi kan no fa wo phone na bo *712# mia ba akoso na wankasa to ticket ne ma wo ho ana mia mienu so na to bi ma wadamfo